From WEEK, your home team. This is 25 News Midday.
Good morning and welcome to 25 News Midday on this Tuesday morning, and what a great morning it is. Glad to have you with us. I'm Simone Doughton.
And I'm Justin Razavi. Thanks for watching, everybody. Jesse, feeling pretty nice out there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that going to continue the rest of the day?
We are lucky, not only the rest of today, but we've also got a couple more days in store. So how about that? Beautiful weather, and the trend is sticking around. Let's take you outside. Here's the Heights cam this morning. 77 is the current temperature with those clear skies around the area. We're seeing the winds out of the north and west. That's bringing those cooler temperatures in place. And again, this is just the start of things. Temperatures to around 80 this afternoon. That's several degrees below average. And we've got a few more days of it in store. We'll talk about that, how long it lingers. Plus, if there's any sight as far as rain is concerned in that 7-day, all the details are straight ahead. Simone?
Jesse, thank you so much. Topping the news this hour, the owners of City Lift, the part of City Link that caters to riders with disabilities, is now facing a lawsuit from multiple plaintiffs.
That's right. That lawsuit claims not one but two teens with special...
Okay.
Camera 4?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see what it says?
So when the numbers are red.
From WEEK, your home team. This is 25 News Midday.
Good morning and welcome to 25 News Midday on this Tuesday morning. Glad to have you with us. I'm Simone Doughton.
And I'm Justin Razavi. Jesse Gwynn has our weather. Jesse, feeling really good out there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that going to continue?
I hope so.
That is the question. We're all hoping for the nice weather trend to continue. Good news is that's the case, not only today, looking forward the next few days as well. Beautiful out there. Let's take you outside. Here's the Heights, 77 the temperature in Peoria Heights, as we've got all of us in those mid to upper 70s right now for the most part. A couple of us still a little bit cooler though. 72 Havana and Macomb, 73 in LaSalle, Peru, at 76 in Bloomington and Normal. We get up to around 80 this afternoon, and that's below average, and this is just the start. Details on how long that's the case. Plus, is there any rain in that forecast? We desperately need it. I'll explain coming up in the full 7 days straight ahead. Simone?
Jesse, thank you so much. Topping the news this morning, the owners of City Lift, the part of City Link that caters to riders with disabilities, is now facing a lawsuit from multiple plaintiffs.
That's right. That lawsuit claims not one but two teens with special needs have been dropped off in the wrong locations by that bus service. The latest case echoes that of 13-year-old Marcus Mize back in June. You may recall he was supposed to be dropped off in Peoria, but instead was allegedly found wandering smaller roads outside of Morton. Now an attorney claims it happened again, this time to a 15-year-old.
The family says that young man was supposed to be dropped off at a camp for kids with special needs. Instead, they maintain he was dropped off at a church and left alone for 2 hours. The lawsuit claims they endangered the health and safety of both children and violated the Americans with Disabilities Act. The driver was evaluated on shore. That driver will not receive any citations. Pekin residents rushed to the rescue Wednesday night after a man drove his truck into Myers Lake.
And neighbors say it sounded like an explosion. It was around 8:30 Wednesday night when it happened, and when they looked, they saw a truck sinking. Without a second thought, several people leaped into the water to help the person inside the truck. The driver was able to escape just before it went under, and after he was out, other residents, including trained diver Mark Matthew, were able to get the truck back on dry land.
It's heartwarming to know that people come together to make something like that happen. I mean, people were really worried about, obviously, the condition of the person because the truck's replaceable. But once they found out that they were okay, then it was the next step was to let's get this out of here and do the least environmental problems that we can.
The accident was related to a medical condition. The driver was evaluated on shore and is not receiving any citations.
Men at the Pontiac Correctional Facility are giving back from behind bars. They're currently working hard on a 4-acre plot to grow fresh produce, but it's not just for themselves.
We'll go out to Caitlin Pearson in the field to explain in just a moment, but first, let's go to meteorologist Jesse Gwynn. Jesse, what's our forecast look like?
Yeah, boy, it's absolutely beautiful out there. We have really been lucky when it comes to this weather. It's not off the end of July. that it's this pleasant. Let's take you outside. Not a cloud in the sky, hardly. Here's the radar satellite look this morning, and notice how we've continued seeing that clear sky as our case. As we look through the rest of the day, same story. More of that sunshine in store. We do get to the 80s later on this afternoon. As we look ahead, we'll gradually climb those temperatures, but it's going to be a few days before we're even back to average. We'll tell you when we get above average. Plus, if there's any hope as far as rainfall is concerned in that full 7-day, that's straight ahead coming up. Justin?
Jesse, it looks absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to go swimming later.
I'm telling you, what a gorgeous day it's turning out to be.
Well, Simone, even though the summer heat is holding strong, the time for apple cider is quickly approaching.
And you can get a taste of fall early as Tanner's Orchard officially opens for the season Monday. The family destination started in 1947 and features more than 11,000 apple trees and a 20-acre pumpkin patch. And luckily for Tanner's, the spring rain isn't hurting their produce.
No, the weather didn't affect the apples at all. It might have pushed us back maybe a few days or something, you know, for the planting of some of the crops, but we were lucky. We got in when we could.
All the family favorites are back this year, like the corn maze and the petting zoo. What's new this year is more seating and space in the bakery, plus a Tanner's Orchard original cookbook that'll be for sale. So I'm telling you, a whole lot to do at that place, and it is one of the most popular places in this area.
I'm going to have to check it out, and you know what? I've been doing this low-carb diet lately, but I'm going to skip it if I can have some of that delicious apple cider.
Well, they got a lot of it, and apples and everything you can imagine. Plus, it symbolizes that fall is not far behind. And are you a Four Seasons kind of a guy?
Four Seasons kind of guy. That's one of the great things about living in the Midwest. You get the full seasons, and fall, one of the best seasons.
Well, see, I'm from the South, and I'm just hot and hotter. That's it. Those are my seasons. So it is wonderful to get to a place like here in Illinois in the Midwest where I actually can experience all four seasons. That's never been done. I've never experienced
Well,
it.
Simone, let's go. Let's head on out and get some of this cider.
That sounds good to me. Coming up next on 25 News Midday, prepping for schoolwork next month gets a bit easier this weekend.
Now, you don't have to buy the supplies. They're included in a giveaway.